there's a certain group of writers and a certain group of fans, I think, who think he's not really lived up to his potential.
Right. Absolutely. I know I haven't lived up to my potential. I know I haven't achieved what I know I can achieve. But, you know, there's more time for that, too. I'm not like I'm washed up and over the hill.
You still like playing golf?
Oh, I love it with a passion, because I love to play it. Every day is a different day. Every shot's a different shot.
And it's just you?
And it's just me.
Steve Groff, also a very good golfer. Interviewed Greg Norman in 1997. Since then, the two-time British Open champion has been elected to the World Golf Hall of Fame. He's also been very successful as an entrepreneur. His businesses range from clothing lines to golf course design to winemaking. We're pleased to have Greg Norman here. Welcome.
Good morning. Welcome.
You have lived up beyond your potential in business.
Way beyond what I ever thought I'd be at this stage of my career, and it's just been a fantastic journey, Charlie, quite honestly. I identified very early on there was a space, there was a position about understanding what a brand does for you and how to market that brand, and through that whole process I've learned with some great people around, and here we are today. We're a global company.
We want to talk about the businesses, but first golf for a moment. Why didn't you live up to your potential when you look back?
Quite honestly, I was probably a little stubborn,
yeah.
to tell you the truth.
Stubborn in what way?
I wanted to do things my way. I had a great group of people around, from a physiotherapist and stuff like that, but I was so set in my ways in a lot of ways. If I had to change things and do things again, I'd probably bring in an inner core of people, like maybe a sports psychologist, to help me understand. I played fairly aggressive golf. I believed in my ability. You heard me with Steve there. Yeah. There wasn't a shot that I didn't love.
Exactly.
There wasn't a shot that I wasn't going to challenge me. So I went for it most of the time, instead of maybe scaling back a little bit and being a bit conservative.
And do you now look back and say, I'd give up less money to have more trophies, more championship, more big wins?
Not at all, because there is a fine line you walk. People lived and died by the things that happened to me and what I did to myself on the golf course. Sport is an interesting way of understanding a person's psyche, that individual. And people who watch you, they want to reach through that TV screen and touch you and feel you. So the outcrying of support that I've had over the years and 35 years of playing the game of golf has allowed me to evolve to being the person that I am today. Be natural, be who you are. If you play the game of golf one way, be that way. Never put the game above yourself. Always put the game ahead of everything you do in life, because the game is the most important thing. So I was able to capture all that because of the fan support that I've had. And now in the business world, it's amazing being the living icon. When you are the living brand, it's a very interesting path you have to walk down now, compared to just walking to the first tee, staying inside the ropes, and playing golf.
Did a bad mattress ever affect your golf swing?
It did, actually.
Yes,
it did. I know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Charlie said he didn't doubt what Tiger said. Listen, I don't play golf. No disrespect, Greg, but when he said that, I went, really? A bad mattress? Could it?
It can do. Most of the time, it's a bad pillow.
Yeah, exactly right.
You might get your head caught in the wrong head position, and you know, we are very aware of our proprioception during our golf swing, and Tiger's, you know, he's very finely tuned athlete, like all the guys out there who play. So yeah, it can put.
I'm fascinated, Greg, by your business choices, from the winemaking, the golf design, where you say that you feel very passionate about how you design a golf course. What makes a good golf course in the Greg Norman style?
When you finish the golf course, make it look like it's been there for 20 years. You know, blend it in with Mother Nature. Begin with the end in mind. Make sure you're conforming and understanding what the environmental issues are. Build it around that. The easiest thing in the world to build the hardest golf course in the world. The hardest thing in the world is to build the most balanced golf course, where anybody can go out there, and everybody should have the right to finish around the golf, where a golf course is not too tough, where you can't play a certain shot.
The interesting thing about golf is that you're not just playing your opponent, you're playing the course, and that's what makes it a different sport.
Right.
The inevitable question, will Tiger, you think, win a major soon, and will, in fact, he get 18?
That's a great question. I think the longer the time goes by with him not doing it, the harder it's going to be for him to do it. The reason why, he's losing his intimidation factor. One of the greatest assets you can have as a great player is that intimidation, whether it's in golf, on the tennis court, and basketball. And right now, he's losing that edge a little bit, because the younger players are beating him. The older he gets, the younger players get.
Thank you, Greg. Great to see you.
Good to see you.
Thank you.